Hello and happy holidays. Let's assemble the Korg NTS-1. This is my new toy. And the instructions seem to be very easy. I already seen the tutorial video, and this is that awful instruction leaflet that they send us, the bundle code. I shouldn't be doing this or showing the code. So yeah, this is just a very small Christmas time video. So we have I believe this is the main board, yeah, and we also have the screws and the tiny bitty screwdriver. We have the metal pieces, so the four corners, I believe they are all the same, and the two sides. So I can send this away now. I believe my cat is going to appear soon enough to play with this. So let me just pick some container. So this is just a little bit of plastic I have lying around to open. This should be a fairly simple build. So we have the small feet, the tiniest screwdriver I've ever seen, and some stuff. And here we have the main PCB, the main out, and I believe this is like snapping. I hope this doesn't go all that bad though. Oh, it's actually easier than I expected. You can, once you start bending it, you can start feeling if it is giving it in the right place, and just keep constant pressure, it will break very easily. So this is what we have. Let me just put this here, and I believe the first order of business is to assemble these side panels using the white screws. This is okay. Now I know why they want you to pre-assemble the two supports, because then you can just put this here and do the other side. I mean, this is really the smallest screwdriver. Let me try with my proper screwdriver. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Yeah, this is much better. Now, if you have a small screwdriver but a little bit bigger, maybe you should pick that one and not the one that is supplied. I mean, it's nice that they provide you with the tool, because I don't know if you are just a hobbyist and if it is your first hardware synth, that it's likely that you don't have much tools lying around. But if you already have some hardware synths, you are probably accustomed to having a screwdriver for small repairs and for cleaning up inside and so forth. So yeah, this is quite easy once you get the hang of it. Now, and by the way, sorry if the sound seems a little bit off. I'm still experimenting with this microphone, so yeah, there's no assurance that this is going well, but I think it's going quite okay. I'm reading the labels in my monitor. Actually, let me just show you a little bit of the setup. So this is my work area. Here we have the headphones, the RM1X, some pedals, and on this side I need to unlock this, I think, yeah. And here I have the computer with my levels. Oh, okay. Here I cannot hear enough, so here I have the computer with my levels and mixer. So yeah, let me recenter this. Okay, and yeah. If you have a proper screwdriver, this is a very easy thing to set up. If not, then you probably should buy one. They are terribly useful, not only in the studio but in real life. You always need some screwdrivers nowadays. There is always some small component that you need to change, or some battery that needs replacement. Actually, I use this screwdriver a lot because I have those small IKEA lights with the rechargeable batteries, and they need to be changed every couple of days. And yeah, okay, so now I have to do this and the screw. Oh, now it's the black ones. Yeah, the black ones are 8 and they go like this. I hope this doesn't bend a lot, because this is an IKEA desk, and quite an old one. So it's not very flat anymore, but hopefully it's still good enough for now. I am planning to just don't snag the screws all the way when you are starting to assemble, because you need some leeway to adjust afterwards. So just snag them and then just give them the tiniest little slack, just to ensure that it's solid enough that it won't start moving, but it is also not as tight that it cannot be adjusted. So now we need to put those small rubber feet in here. Yeah. So what do you think? Why I brought the Korg NTS-1? Well, basically I was planning on supplementing my Crave with a Neutron, but I decided that I might need the effects processor capabilities of the NTS-1 more than I need the another monophonic synth, and also I'm quite curious about the programming this thing. Okay, now we need to cut this, and I believe this is a little bit, yeah, this is a little bit more scary. They don't snag, sorry, they don't break as cleanly as the other ones, and also you need to be careful not to put your fingers in something more delicate. So I'm putting it on the loudspeaker and on the potentiometer wheel, and trying to not to put it anywhere else. Now they tell me that the digital word should go, yeah, and if you try to go it the other way around, they don't overlap. So yeah, that is kind of the most concerning part. Make sure that all the pins are fitted, because they are quite sensitive to this. Okay. Now we just need to put the top screws and then the side panel. So I think I've been recording for about 11 minutes. So yeah, perhaps 15 minutes is all that it takes to assemble the unit. You might need a little longer if you have to use the tiny screwdriver. Yeah, let me do it like I did the other with the bottom panel. Start by putting the corner screws and with some slack, so that then they can be assembled. I'll try tighten this at very last. And well, it's almost the end of the year, and it has been quite the astonishing year. Oh, I forgot to put the keyboard. Yeah. Okay. No worry. Yeah, no worries. I just need to. I'm not planning to use the keyboard, so I'm guessing the only problem would be that I wouldn't be able to play it. So in this video, I would need to get the MIDI controller. So yeah, you can correct this easily. I'm going to put this aside and get the so we need to put this on this way. Yeah, okay, that is how it goes. So I need to pick. Yeah, there's a tiny little tab on this side. So if I do it like this, I can now pass this one here, and if you can see, I can more or less put it inside the line. Let me just check this, and it is quite flexible, so I can just keep it in one place and make sure that you are pressing as you go along, so that you don't get like a wavy keyboard. Yeah, okay, it's good enough. Now I need to turn this the other way. I need to open the lock because it's closed. Now insert this, close the lock. Okay, it's good to go. Now, yeah, I can put this back on. So yeah, 15 minutes and still counting. Just give a little bit of a slack, start with the diagonal, because it's easier and it will move a little bit less when you put the last screw on, and then it's off to the front and tighten all the other screws. So this year the channel really exploded. I think it was partly because of having an artist verified channel. But I haven't done much this year. I'm looking forward to do something a little bit different. I'm also planning on doing some stuff on my other channel, which is actually my first channel and the one with my real name, at least for now. It's my real name. And I'm planning to do some stuff on my main work as a chemist. So some stuff about theoretical and computational chemistry, some stuff about programming, mainly in Python, maybe a little bit of Fortran. I have been working on the Python sequencer and some Python MIDI stuff that allows me to manage the micro Korg and the Korg R3. Maybe I'll share some live coding. I have been watching Air Windows live coding streams, not live, but Air Windows is quite an astonishing person. He does a lot of plugins and makes them open source and available for Mac and Windows and Linux. So I don't use much of his plugins because I believe some of that stuff is really, really advanced and even somehow beyond my capability to take full advantage of the plugin. But yeah, he's a great guy and extremely knowledgeable. And I find his live streaming actually entertaining. He does a lot of very interesting stuff and explains a lot on how audio is processed by a computer. So yeah, there will be some overlap between this channel that it's mainly music and music gear, and what I intend to do in the other channel, which is basically programming, a little bit of chemistry, although I have been a little bit disappointed with the realm of theoretical chemistry. Everybody now is concerned and talking about machine learning, and they most of the times they forget that correlation and causation are not the same thing. So it's basically all they care is that you have a nice straight line between what you predict and what you observe, but they don't get too much concerned about how that it's working, and it's a little bit disappointing for me, but that's the way it goes. Okay, so now that I notice I probably have most of the time have been working outside the frame. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. So let me just pick the battery and let's try this baby up. Let me put my headphones. And we have a battery here. Just a generic battery. And I also have a cable. Okay, there is no smoke. Oh. We have the typical Korg problem with having all this stuff parameter jumping all the way, but this is why. This is what I really wanted. Let me just check the levels. I believe this is, yeah, it's okay. And yeah, this is very nice. And the submarine. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this small video. Not so small, almost half an hour. just me assembling the Korg NTS-1. Let's hope we see this little machine a lot more in the future. Let me just go to anyhow, I hope you have a brand new year, a lot better than 2020. 2020 really set the bar low, so it probably won't be difficult to have a better 2021. And see you around. Have fun, enjoy good music, and hope to see you soon.